Hi guys, this is Pastor Janet. I wanted to come back and talk about Al. Have you met Al? You need to meet Al. I met him just the other day on a site. I was getting ready to write something, and a thing popped up and said, put in a few words and let Al write it for you. I thought, I don't think I want to do that. I said I want to use my own voice and how I want to say it. So anyway, let's talk about Al. Who is he? Al is a computer. He mimics a human. He can do a lot of things that humans can do, like correct grammar, spelling, punctuation, help you with blog writing, help you with phrases and sentences. Al mimics being a human being. But there's one thing about Al. He's not human. Al is a machine. Did you know Al is a machine? I thought you knew that. Yes, he is. He's a machine. But he can act like a human in many ways. But still, he's not a human. So I want to get that across first, who Al is. He's a machine. A long time ago, there was a program on called Person of Interest, starring John Cassavetes, where he started out helping people. And then eventually, there came a thing called the machine. In my book, it was Al. This machine knew everything about everybody. There was nothing that was hidden from Al. And that's eventually what a lot of people worry about. If we let Al take over too much, he can take over your lives. That's what some people believe. But anyway, my thing is, if you're a writer, you don't want to lose your creativity. You want your own voice. I mean, it's nice to have help sometimes, but not all the time. Al is good for certain things, but just remember, Al is a machine. He's not your voice. He can never say things exactly the way you want them to be said. You know, a lot of times when you're using these grammar apps, a lot of times they'll want you to change the way you say something, and then it's not your voice anymore. It becomes the app's voice. That's Al. He's good for some things, but not good for other things. So just remember, Al is a machine. He's not human. He doesn't have a human voice, but he can make his voice sound human. And he can, to me, I think of it sometimes like when somebody's going to write a book, and they go get a ghostwriter. Kind of like Al in my mind. Kind of like Al. They get a ghostwriter, and the person writes a book for them, and then they get all the credit. Well, that's kind of with Al. If Al writes it, in your heart you really know, I didn't write that. I didn't do all that. Al did. And then you might get to feeling a little down on yourself because you say, well, I could have done that. But it just took so long, so I wanted to make it quick and fast. So just remember, Al's a machine. He's not human. So we'll talk more about Al tomorrow. Have a blessed afternoon, everybody. Bye-bye now. Pastor Janet.